Also remember this, it is true there is not death, so there are some who say it does not matter, for there is no death but it does matter, for if you cut off a life before it was meant to, if you cut off your own life by that which is not correct, by incorrect thinking, action or otherwise, then your choice and that of others has not been fulfilled, and there is a payment that you will extract from yourself and you might not like what is due. Is it not better to fulfill what you have chosen for this planet? Earth can be in greatness, for each humankind is a potentialness of greatness. Do not be afraid of that, or of the responsibility, for it will bring to you great self-respect and great joy. Do not permit others to own your soul. Move forward. And we are with you. Did we answer your question? Is there any clarification? Irene, one question that I have concerns this whole notion of technological revolution and computers. You were talking about the next age of humankind being the age of the mind. How will that interact with what's happening now, with our society becoming so completely computer-oriented? Are there things that one needs to be aware of? Tom, what is important to understand is this: remember, we have said that your Earth is the planet of the physical and the spiritual. Humankind has also been burdened with laborious means of working, and that has held some in bondage. Is that not so? Irene, yes. Tom, so in the millennium of the mind, the balance would be a millennium of technology. Is that not correct? Therefore, is that not a gratefulness? For then humankind has freedom to fulfill its promise to itself. Irene, so the millennium of technology frees us from the laborious work of the past, however it also frees us in terms of our pursuit of the spiritual. Tom, that is correct. Irene, and that's the thing we mustn't forget as we become obsessed with our newfound toys. Tom, that is absolute. Do not get out of bounds. As that of the mind begins to understand its power, eventually that of the technology will be merged. But you must not lose sight of the spiritual aspect and the balance. Otherwise a corruption will set in again. This chapter is so vital that Phyllis, who rarely writes commentary on the transmissions, has felt the need to add these words of clarity. For over 20 years, Tom has consistently reiterated that if the Messiah Christ consciousness comes in its own time, it could mean some catastrophic upheavals, but if the Messiah Christ consciousness comes with acceleration, planet Earth, including humankind, will be transformed. What does Tom mean by this, and how does it work? Tom and the Council of Nine have explained that if the Messiah Christ consciousness comes in its own time, it would mean that the earth and mankind are in such despair and agony that they are crying out for help. Only then can outside influences, such as the Creator or other civilizations, take action to help us. Acceleration of the Messiah Christ consciousness means that if there will be enough consciously aware humans working diligently to bring about change on all levels, government, education, prayer, meditation, environmental issues, taking responsibility and action, then humankind and planet Earth can begin the transformational process that Tom has referred to throughout his communications. In our lifetime we are beginning to see all of this happening in pockets around the world. Our thoughts and actions are means of bringing about transformation for the coming millennium. Today, science has begun to prove and legitimize the powers of the mind, especially in the area of health. We could expand this concept and consider the possibilities that would come about by using this creative energy within us to accelerate the Messiah Christ consciousness. It is worth a try. Just what if? The choice is ours.